Hey everyone, so today I'm so excited to be doing this pretty spring look using my new IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette. I wanted to do this look sort of like a spring natural look without using browns and tans and stuff like that. This is more of like, I use sort of like some mauve shades, a little bit of a sort of like a corally shade that's in here. I'll show you in a minute. And then some purples, so it's a little different. And I wanted to sort of just quickly give you an overview, little review type thing. I wanted to keep this brief because I've got the tutorial as well. But I've fallen in love with this IT Cosmetics stuff. I have used the CC cream. This is what it looks like. This is a new one, so it's all puffy and new. But yeah, this isn't sponsored in any way. I've just fallen in love with this stuff. So I've used that for several months. I have an old video about that. But I wanted to sort of branch out and try some of their other products because I just wasn't really familiar with the brand. I use a couple more, well, one more product in this video that's by IT. But this palette is probably, I can safely say, like the best quality eyeshadows I have ever used and probably the best shades, like the best shade combination. I just think this is really nice. And it says it's Naturally Pretty Volume 1 Matte, so I hope that they come out with more of them, as I'm sure that they will. The packaging is sort of like a weird spongy, velvety, fleshy pink, which, you know, it's alright. It's about the same size as the Naked palette. Inside, all the shades are really gorgeous. I like that they're not just typical natural tone shades. You do have some, you have a pretty brown and stuff, but then like you've got some mauve shades, a pretty like corally shade, that's one that I used, and then some pretty purples, a blue, a black, and then this transforming pearl. And the idea is that all these shades are matte, but their matte isn't like a typical chalky matte. It's like a beautiful, like satiny, natural matte that they just blend together like a dream, and they're just beautiful. And then if you really wanted it to be a little more like pearlescent or frosted, not super frosted, you could use this transforming pearl. You can definitely like put a color on and then layer this over it, but what I like to do is just sort of take the color and then just kind of dip it back and forth. I just like to do that. I like to mix colors. But 100% I would say I recommend this. It's got like it's got a nice mirror and stuff. But I've been using this so much since I got it, and I'm just obsessed. And I will be doing a more detailed post on my blog later this week, probably around Wednesday or Thursday, with all of the swatches and stuff, and I will link to that below. Unless if you're watching this video before then, it's not going to be there, but if you're watching it after Wednesday or Thursday, it should be linked down there. I'm just really impressed with it, and I will be doing more tutorials and stuff. I hope that you guys enjoy the video. If you want to see exactly how I did it, then keep watching. I use my Sigma eyeshadow base in Awake. It's just my favorite. It's pink, really pale pink. It's not going to like alter the colors of your shadows or anything and make them look pink. It's just enough to sort of correct. You see how it just sort of brightens everything. And I'm going to use this shade called Love, and I'm going to put it all over the lid. This is an E60 brush, so we're just going to pat that all over. And then this transforming pearl right there. My hair looks insane. I'm just so crazy. Just a little bit right in the center of the lid. I'm also going to take that same shade on an E30 brush and just sort of trace out my, just the outer area right there, that corner. It just sort of brightens everything up. I love these two colors for the crease to make them look really warm. I'm going to use this one though, the Sunrise, on a big fluffy crease brush, and just get that and work it up your brow bone toward your eyebrows. Just stopping a little short so that you can see there's a little bit of light there. These colors are just so soft and they blend on so easily. Then we're going to take this sort of pinky purple shade, it's called All Heart, on an E35, just a little bit smaller. And then you're going to concentrate that sort of more toward the crease, but you're still pulling it up just slightly, but not as much as what we just did. Then I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to use Violet and Iconic. These are sort of the two purpley shades. I really want to have sort of like a purple effect right in the crease. We're sort of like graduating the crease colors. And then start right here, and then we're just going to keep that right in the crease. You just see, like, even though that's a dark color, I mean, it's not blended yet, but you see how easy it does blend. It's just really nice colors. The quality is just so great. And this is an E45 brush. Do the same thing on the other side. Then you can sort of go back with the brushes that you just used, sort of in the same order. You really don't have to use the last one, but this will just help it blend. Then I like to take the lightest color and I'd kind of touch it in the Transforming Pearl. You can actually like put the colors on your lid and then layer that over it separately, or you can just touch them like I like to. This is an E32 brush, and it just works perfect for your brow highlight. So apply just a little bit of that. I'm gonna take a little bit of this color, put a little bit of that on the lower lash line, just on the outer part. Blend it a little. We don't want the look to get too dark. And then put the Transforming Pearl over it, and it'll just like really brighten it up. I'm gonna use my Tightline from It. It comes in a little thing like that. You see how tiny the brush is? Basically, you just get it really close to your lashes, and then you wiggle it upward, and it sort of fills in all the gaps right at your lash line. For me, it works sort of like a primer for your mascara. It sort of thickens up that. You see how that already looks really good. Some days when I don't want to do a whole lot of makeup, I'll just do this. When I don't want to like do liner and everything. But it really beefs up your lashes right at the base. And you can even coat the whole, you know, from all the way like that too. Just a perfect primer. It's just a bunch of products in one. I believe it has like good ingredients for your lashes as well, which is always good. And then I'm going to use my Eyeko liquid liner. I'm just going to do a thin line on the inside, on the inner part, inner half, and then make it get thicker as I go out as always. And then we're going to slightly wing it out. The reason I don't like the It tight liner on my lower lash line is because it doesn't really make a smooth line. It just sort of fills in, and so on this lower line it just sort of looks jagged a little bit. I don't know, if you have it and you use it, you know what I'm talking about. But it's perfect for your upper. I don't really need it on my lower anyways. I just like to use this. And be careful, because not all liquid liners can be used like this. They may be irritating, but this one actually is made to do this as well, and it personally does not irritate me. I'm going to use this Noir shade and an angled brush, and we're just going to make it a little softer. Put a little bit more of that Transforming Pearl right up under it, just so that if the black got pulled down, it doesn't make the look too dark. I'm going to use my MAC Studio Sculpt Lash. I'm going to go ahead and do my lips because they're like really dry, and I probably should have put on some lip balm, but I did not. I'm using my Dervish Lip Pencil by MAC. And I'm going to use this lipstick shade called Angel that I have not used in a long time, but it's one of my old favorites. Lately, I've been really loving Cream Cup, and this is very similar, but it's a bit of a brighter pink. Some bronzer. I'm using my Too Faced Sun Bunny. I sort of do my contouring and everything all in one. Very simple. Whatever's left, just dust on my cheekbones. Take it a little bit downward. Same on the other side. Put a little bit on my hairline. I always like to do that. I'm going to use the Dim Infusion blush by Hourglass. It's just a really pretty corally peach. Just makes your cheeks look really alive. It's not dark by any means, but it shows up. It's just the most beautiful peach. I think even people with darker skin tones, it would work. It would look just glowy and beautiful. I'm going to take a little bit of the Ethereal Light. This has probably been my favorite one that I've used lately. I've even used this as like an all-over powder, but right down the center of my nose. I've already used the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, so I don't really need to put it under my eye, but right there on my cheekbones, above my cheekbones, and then just kind of take it down. Right in that little area where I kind of like to, used to say I'd always like to like stamp the color. And we are good. Oh, I do need to put my my brow gel on. It is a good idea to do it last, because none of the powders and stuff will catch onto it. I'm just using the Anastasia. It's just very simple. Works really, really well. Brow gel for me is a must because my brows are natural and they're hairy. I just sneezed. Allergies. Alright, so that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video and that you'll try this out. I will be doing more videos with this. I do want to do a darker look, and there's just so many possibilities. So this is a winner and a keeper as far as I'm concerned. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye!